Good evening, everyone, and welcome to digiMAX Sports Network. We're here in Pekin. We're joined here by Metamora head coach Danny Greaves. Coach, you made your trip over here to Pekin, one of the hardest places in the entire conference to play year in, year out.
Well, we haven't looked great over here in 11 years, so I'm looking to change that this year.
Yeah, there have been years where we've come over here with some really, really good teams and played against some Pekin teams that were a little down.
Right.
And sometimes they pulled out a big W and kind of taken it to us a little bit.
Well, we haven't taken them lightly. We'll be ready to go tonight. You watch.
Yeah, and you know, you're starting to play really well. That game the other night was a nice game for you to kind of get tuned up for the rest of the conference. It's winding down. You only got one game after tonight before you head down to Mississippi.
Correct. So we're ready. You know, it's just game number 9. Let's go after it.
Yeah, it's game number 9. We're already 9 games into the season. Coach, I know you're about ready to get going here, but we'll let you get going. But any changes in your offense or your lineup tonight?
No.
Same lineup as last game. All righty, Coach. Thank you. Good luck. Bring home the W.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Central Illinois, you asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. The game's on at Germantown Grill, off Route 116.
Building a life is different for everyone because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there.
Contact Greg Harmon for a quote today.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin.
Welcome back to Pekin. Joined here by Ryan Bogle. Ryan, Metamora comes into this contest with a 6-2 record. Pekin comes in at 5-3. I think on paper, Metamora's probably heavily favored. So let's face it, Pekin's awfully tough to beat here in Pekin.
Yeah, and that's kind of a trend with a lot of teams in our conference. It's hard to win at home in this conference. They bring a good crowd and a good atmosphere, and anything can really happen in these games.
I'll kind of give you a rundown of some of the games that Pekin's played. Like I said, they're 5-3. They opened the season with Thornton Fractional South. They lost 54-49. Then they lost to a pretty solid Phillips team. Actually, Thornton Fractional South is 6-0 at this time. Phillips is 5-4, and they beat Pekin 77-49. Pekin's first win was against North Chicago. They beat them 70-47. Then they beat Dunlap 54-49. Then they beat Champaign Central, a pretty solid Central team, 40-38. I don't have the score of them against Centennial. They don't have that listed, but I don't think they played them actually, but they're on the schedule. And they played Delavan, and they beat them 64-41. Lost to Washington 65-55, and I believe an overtime game. And then they lost last week. I believe the score to Morton was 53-46. Morton with the win. Now they play Metamora. And Metamora comes in at 6-0 for 6-2, 3-0 in the Mid-Illini Conference. Playing pretty solid basketball right now.
Yeah, and as it happens every year, there's always kind of a sneaky team that comes in somewhere in the middle of conference play that seems to surprise everyone. And I don't know if that's Pekin, but obviously they're going to play everyone tough. by no means will it be an easy win. We're going to have to play well tonight.
Yeah, we've had our troubles in this gym, and I contributed. Now, Coach Green might argue this point a little bit, but I contributed to the fact that both ends are open. It's the only place we will play this year in the conference with both ends are open. You have students at one end, you've got just an open part of the gym. Everybody else has a wall back there.
Yeah, and it makes it might mess up the depth perception a little bit. It's kind of an odd background to look at it, and especially on one side, it might be a little better because you have the bleachers and the students, but on the other side, you have about 20, 30 feet of just nothing. So it can make for a little bit of a weird background.
Yeah, it is a tough place to play, but you got to play. It's better to go into a hostile place and play and get a win than, play somebody that's not very good on your floor and not have any adversity.
Yeah, like we always talk about, we want to be battle tested, and that's what makes good teams. You don't just want to cruise all the way through the regular season and show up in the postseason and you haven't really been tested yet. So these are the kind of games that make good teams great.
I have to tell you, all the years that Metamora has been coming over to play basketball, I think it's this is the 12th year. I think this is the biggest Pekin crowd I've seen.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger. I mean, nothing like their football crowds, which were amazing this year. They're
pretty good, though.
We came over here, and that was probably the most impressive crowd I saw all year. But I was just thinking to myself, man, it was a little bit louder when we just ran out of the locker room than it was when Pekin ran out, I think. So.
Yeah, it was. But this is also the first time they've ever had their pep band at our game. So, you rank number 5 in the state. You come to town, they bring out all the stops, don't they?
Yeah, you gotta try everything.
Yeah, try everything. Pekin, their go-to guy this year has been, for the most part, number 35, Matthew Jurgen. He's only a junior. He's 6'4". I'm not sure who the other starters are, but Jurgen has been their go-to guy. I know Bo Benassi has been a sometime starter, but he'll get a lot of playing time, and they'll count on him quite a bit.
Yeah, and like we keep talking about battle tested, we'll see how well they hold up against our guys. It'll be interesting. Teams always seem to struggle against our length and our size, so we might be the first team they face this year with our size and athleticism coming from 5-6 different guys. So it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, I do think that I would say Thornton Fractional South probably had some pretty good athletes. They're 6-0 right now. Phillips, I know they came down and shot a lot of threes. They were athletic, and Pekin had some trouble there. They kind of stuck it to Pekin. Phillips went out that very night, went over and played Thornton and got beat. So, at the end of the day, though, I think the Mid-Illini poses a lot of problems. Metamora is going to be favored, but it's nice to see that we're having to play against a lot of different types of basketball teams.
Yeah, because you never know what you're going to see in the playoffs. You never know what you're going to get matched up against. So you need to see as many things as you can possibly see to get you ready for what matters in the end.
Metamora comes onto the court. The thing that I think that Pekin will have trouble tonight with is not just our athleticism, but we are very disciplined when when we're in our half-court offense. That, to me, is where we're not at our best, but I still think our half-court offense is awfully tough to guard.
Yeah, it is, and that just adds another more ammunition for us, because more things to the arsenal, rather, because we're so good in transition, like we have been all year, and we're just hard to guard in general. So it makes it tough for the other team to game plan, for sure.
I think the thing that really makes it tough to guard, and I go back when Washington was really, really good, and they had I think his name was, I can't think of his last name was Ryan, though, and he was a 6'5" post player, but he could handle the ball, and if somebody had to guard him that wasn't it was a mismatch, one way or the other, he would take advantage of it. He'd bring the ball up the court, or he would take a smaller guy and post him up down low. And I think we've got 5 guys to do that. That's tough.
Yeah, and I mean, just our guys are just big. I mean, even our point guards can go inside and play inside a little bit, and they can take anyone to the rim. And then sometimes Kaiser kind of plays that makeshift big man when we need him, but we can stretch him out and really do anything.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough matchup for anybody, especially in the mid-line I to play us. But one thing I do want to touch on is, we play Tuesday night, and then we're off until I believe the 28th when Metamora goes down to Mississippi and plays in a tournament down in Gulfport, Mississippi. And I went with the team back, and I believe it was 16 when we went down there, and what a great experience that was. And I'm sure it'll be the same for them this year.
Yeah, it's always fun to have a little trip like that. Usually around here you think about going to St. Louis or maybe Chatham or somewhere in there, but to go to Mississippi for a high school team, I mean, what a great experience, and not just on the court too. I'm sure they'll have a great time doing some other team bonding activities around there, and I'm sure Coach Greaves will have him playing well when the time comes.
And, the thing about it is that's where he's from. Actually from Peoria, but he went down there and coached for, I think, about 24, 25 years. Won a couple state titles with a couple different high schools. And, that's not going to be he won't be unfamiliar with them, and they won't be unfamiliar with him. And, it's just a great, you're right, it's going to be a great experience for those kids. You need a lot of really good crew to play a lot of basketball.
Yeah, that's right.
Pretty experienced reffing crew as you look across and get, I believe that's Barber and King. I'm not sure the name of the third ref, but very experienced group of
good to see young referees too. More people getting into it. Always, IHSA is always looking for refs.
Yeah, they are. Let's get ready for the national anthem and the starting lineup.
The Dragons face Metamora for this mid-line conference game. In the spirit of sportsmanship and the IHSA, please make sure we're doing what is right as coaches, athletes, and fans. And now, to honor America, we ask that you please rise with your caps and face the flag for the playing our national anthem by the Pekin Community High School band under the direction of Mrs. Carly McCann. And now, let's see the starting lineup for both teams. First, for the Metamora Redbirds, Pekin Dragons. Junior number 12, and guard, SS13 senior number 15,
All right, same starting lineup that we had the other night. We go big with Luke Hop, but that's awfully good when you can bring Matthew Silverson off the bench.
Yeah, I like seeing Hop in there as a big man. We kind of have an interchangeable lineup.
Pekin wins the tip. Oh, they're going to call a push-off. Pekin's first foul. That's the block. Another foul on Pekin. Basket good. Tyler Mason that went strong to the basket.
Picking up right where he left off.
Boy, boy. Three-point plays good, but we're up 3-0 already. Pretty nice play back door there by Pekin. And that's good for Kaiser. Boy, they moved the ball awfully well there. And you know that zone that we played last Friday night against Morton kind of got us ready for this zone we're seeing here tonight against Pekin. Oh!
Right away, you can kind of tell just from watching the game, watching the Canton game, that this team's going to be a lot more disciplined, and they're going to probably play a lot better defense. Also create better, more high percentage shots on offense.
Now they're coming out in a man-to-man, so they're fixing up their defenses a little bit. say Redbird ball. Boy, I don't know. Did that get blocked a little bit, or did
I think it maybe slipped his hand a little bit.
I love that move. Got to convert. Oh, what a great help by Tyson Swanson.
There we go.
Top, running the court, and your big guy runs the court, they find him.
Anyway, it seems like I said last week, you're in transition, just throw the ball up in the air somewhere, someone's going to come get it for us.
I apologize for the score. It's actually 8-7 Metamora.
Might be one of those nights for Pekin.
They always. We're going to say that's out. 9-8 Pekin.
Sometimes it kind of, I feel like once in a while we get a little bit too unselfish. Maybe one extra pass here and there. I saw Coach Greaves just telling him to shoot it there, but I think once in a while we just get a little too unselfish.
Oh, and dunked by Tyler Mason with a two-handed flush there.
That was a good thing in high school when all five of your guys on the court can dunk.
Yeah, that helps.
Including your point guard.
He's only 6 foot tall.
There we go.
You know, Coach Greaves did talk about that a little bit last week, that we hadn't been picking up very many charges. Teams are coming down the lane, and we weren't picking up charges, so it's not surprising that we've already picked up 2 in this game.
Yeah, and I think he was just kind of pointing that sometimes we want to go up and try to block a lot of shots, but you're going to get a foul called more times than not in high school.
Penn Pekin.
Can't give him too much room. Can't give him the baseline at all. It's over.
Ties it up at 12. On it by Basin. Pushes.
What a great find.
And a big three. That's a lot of good passes there by Metamora.
Yeah, it is.
15-12 Redbirds. Oh, great help by Mason. All. Mason just kind of takes over at times.
Yeah, he does. And like I said, you give him the baseline, you're in trouble.
Oh, he called a timeout right before they were going to get a 5-second call. Take this time to thank some of our sponsors. Goldberg's Insurance. Snyder Village. So it'll be Pekin ball after the timeout. Ooh. Somehow they got past. Oh.
Who else? Who else? One of those, he passed it to him, and you just already knew it was going.
Yep. The Redbirds will take a 20-15 lead into the quarter break. McDonald's in Metamora, thank them for sponsoring this year. Mason Funeral Home in Metamora and Germantown Hills. Martin Sign Service in Metamora.
Great sign.
Yes, they do. Logo wear on the square in Metamora. Great place to maybe go get a Christmas present. Corey's Bar and Grill in Germantown Hills. Redbirds with that 20-15 lead. Redbirds will get the ball to start this second quarter.
Almost can kind of turn this into a 6-point swing here.
Yeah. You know, they only have Mason for 5 points up on the board, but I mean, he had 5 points in the last couple minutes. In the last minute or so.
Oh, there we go. He got 12.
Yeah. Still a good look.
Usually double figures is pretty good for a game. He's pretty good first quarter, 12 points.
Yeah, I still think Kaiser's kind of working through that jammed finger that he got last week.
Yep.
And, you know, that's going to take a little bit of time. Oh, there's a bump. Yep. That's the 5th foul on Pekin already. The Redbird ball under their own basket. Kaiser comes out. Matthew Zobrist comes in. We're calling a foul on Metamora on Tyson Swanson.
Looked like less of a shove. I think he kind of was wrong place, wrong time. I think he might have fell back a little bit.
And kind of sold it.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, Redbird's 2nd foul of this game, in the early part of this game. Oh, good defense. Redbird ball, that's really good defense.
Yeah, it looks like we're kind of starting that pressure up again like we did after the first quarter with Canton. Canton kind of hung in with us a little bit in that first quarter, and then as soon as we started pressing and putting on more pressure, they kind of crumbled.
You know, it's tough when that guy is in your face the entire game, and you just can't shake him. Still another good look by Zobrist and Metamora. I don't think they've taken any bad shots yet.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think Pekin has either.
That's really good defense again. Great help defense. Oh, he had Nick Walker in down to that.
Oh, great pass by Walker.
Yes, that's a great look.
And this is how Coach Greaves coaches these guys. But I mean, the second Walker comes in, he's not rusty. He doesn't take any time to get warmed up. He's finding guys right away. So he comes in locked into the game.
I mean, Walker's first foul. Was there a timeout I was looking at?
Yeah. Timeout. Pekin.
I don't think they have the fouls right. I have us for 3 fouls and them for 5, and it's the other way around on the scoreboard. We've only got 3 fouls showing up on the board.
Well, on the top scoreboard up here, it has us for 5, or them for 5, and then the side scoreboard has us for 5.
Right, and I agree with the center scoreboard. It'll be Pekin ball after the timeout. We don't have any stats for you at halftime, but we will know that, or we do know that Metamora with a steal. Oh, nice. Birds open up a 10-point lead.
This is what happens when Colton's not here.
Yeah, he always keeps the book. And he's got the book. He's a little under the weather tonight again, and
calling reinforcements.
Yep. Nice job by Nick Walker. Good defense and a good rebound. Yep, that's a charge.
That's going to be 2 on Tucker there.
Yep. It doesn't look like he's hurt badly. He's walking fine now, but man, maybe hit the knee on the floor. Or...
Yeah, and it's been a physical game, but the referees are doing a good job letting them play a little bit, but calling the really hard contact.
Nice rebound by Hop, and he can bring the ball up the court.
Oh. Great find by Hop and good drive by Walker.
Yep.
A lot of charges.
So the Redbirds will be in the bonus for the rest of the game, or the rest of the half, up 27 to 15. Already that's 3 fouls on Juergens. That's not good for Pekin. Another good look. He's got such a good shot. That's going to start falling.
Oh, good follow.
Oh. Good job by Metamora, though. They just pound the boards.
And the great thing about Hop is he's a more athletic type big man. And he can shoot the 3, and he's just fine. It's sometimes you see those big men in high school, especially dribbling down the court, and it looks a little sketchy. But him, not so much.
Well, Hop will go to the line. It looks like for 2. Did he hit the first?
Yep.
And Pekin will take a timeout. Boy, the hustle, though, for both teams has been
Yeah,
Really nice.
This has been a fun game to watch. It's kind of hard to believe it's a 14-point game right now because it feels a little bit closer than that.
It's just been the last few minutes that Metamora's kind of pulled away a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little over 2 minutes to go. I take some time to thank one of our sponsors. Kirby Foods in Metamora. Open 7 days a week. Goodfield State Bank. Pekin ball here. Well, our sign kind of fell down, but Metamora's going to come out with a full court press.
Yeah, just kind of got caught on the wrong side of him.
The R6 team foul. Pekin will be in the bonus now. Love that hustle, though. Nick Walker intercepts the deflection. Oh! Big three by 32-15 Redbirds. Pretty nice drive by Pekin. It just seems like Metamora, though, is having a lot easier time of getting an open shot.
Yeah, and everything just kind of looks smoother as expected as the season goes on. Credit to our ball movement, too.
Oh, Nick Walker with the foul. That'll put Pekin on the line for a 1 and bonus. Tyler Mason will come back into the Redbird lineup. He replaces Nick Walker. Nice minutes by Walker in the first half.
Yeah, it is. He's a gritty little player, and he sticks his nose in there and makes a lot of good plays.
Well, one thing we may have to have Colton do, he did it for football, and he's done it before in basketball, but find out what's our best quarter scoring wise. I have to believe that it's either the second or the third.
Yeah, I think the last two, I mean, Canton, it was definitely the second. The second and third.
1.5 seconds to go, and that'll end the first half. Redbirds will take a 32-19 lead into the halftime locker room. So I think coach is going to be fairly happy with the way Metamora played. Sloppy at times, but overall pretty happy.
Yeah, and for us, it seems like when we play just a little bit sloppy, it feels like we're playing a lot worse than we are, just because we've been a little spoiled with how good this group is. But at the end of the half, you look up at the scoreboard, and we're up 13, so you can't not be happy with that.
Pay a few bills here and a few hats.
Central Illinois, you asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. The game's on at Germantown Grill, off Route 116.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin.
Commerce Bank in Metamora. Thank them for sponsoring this year. Zobrist Insurance, also on the square in Metamora. Niner Village, your place to call home. Metamora McDonald's. Mason Funeral Homes in Metamora and in Germantown Hills. Martin Sign Service in Metamora. Logo Wear also in Metamora. Welcome back to Pekin High School. Metamora took that 13-point lead, Brian, into the halftime locker room. I'm sure there was enough things for Metamora for the coaches to get on the Redbird spot a little bit at halftime, but overall, I think Coach Green was probably pretty happy.
Yeah, anytime you go into the locker room with a 13-point lead, it's double digits at least, you're going to be happy with your team. And there was some possessions where it kind of felt like we gave them away a little bit. Maybe just a sloppy pass or too quick of a shot. But we started finding that groove in the second quarter, and we looked really good.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought, Tom Hagen, our camera guy, kind of made the comment that Metamora will be going along, the team will be playing right there with us, and all of a sudden you look up and we're up 10, and we do kind of sneak away from teams a little bit.
Yeah, we do, and it's always that kind of momentum swing, and Tyler and Mason hit that three, and then we got the ball right away again, and it's those little things where it's boom, that's a 6-point swing, and you look up and we're up by double digits.
Drew Tucker's back out on the floor, so that's a good sign. And Moore comes back out with their starter. Oh, and a big three by Pekin.
Pekin shooting the ball fairly well from deep tonight.
Wow, Kaiser found him in the corner. Who else but Tyler Mason with a two-handed dunk.
I mean, it's amazing to watch him progress just over the short span of games that we've had already. I mean, he was great to begin with, and he continues to get better.
Pretty nice shot by Pekin. Jurgens with a nice move. Man. 10-point lead for the Redbirds. And a big three by Kaiser. Mason found Kaiser.
Wow, great body control by Tucker.
Yeah, that was really nice outlet pass from Swanson. Swanson hasn't even scored yet. Very unselfish. Good defense. Well, it was.
Pekin's kind of living off backdoor cuts right now. It's pretty much, it's either that or a three ball.
You know, that backdoor cut is what we like to do, so they're kind of giving us a little bit of our own medicine there a little bit. Wow. We're finding the open guys, that's for sure.
And those reverse layups, you see us do those a lot like Hop just did. Those are tough shots, and you can tell we practice them in practice, and we practice the hard shots that get you ready for the game.
Wow. Boy, that's something when you're 6'8", big guy brings the ball down the court and finds Kaiser on the wing for a fairly easy three.
The finger might be feeling a little bit better, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure it's starting to feel. Maybe he took the tape. No, it's still on. So. Oh. Oh, nice shot by Pekin.
That's one thing. If you're going to give them an open three, they're gonna cash in on it.
15-point lead for the Redbirds. Just over 4 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Martin sign service in Metamora. So it'll be Redbird ball after the timeout. Did Metamora call that timeout?
I believe so.
I'm going to say they did. Oh, boy. And Tucker almost got another nice steal. Oh, man. Mason almost came up with a nice steal.
I think this next time around the court, we're probably going to try to set up an offense here a little more. Kind of a quick trigger.
Oh, they're calling a block. Basket's good.
Chance to get it down to 10 here.
Yep. I believe they're on a 10-2 run right now. Well, 9-2. And there's the 10.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Metamora will take a timeout. He's doing everything.
I mean, he's a big man if you want him to be. Now jump him, that's for sure.
Wow.
And I actually think that last timeout before this one was taken by Pekin.
Okay.
Because I think we have 4 left. They have 1. But again, I mean they have Tucker up there for no points, and I think he has 4. Not an easy task to keep those scoreboards.
No.
You got to credit everyone at Metamora. They always do a good job clubbing people in.
Ooh. Goes hop.
He loves taking the ball down the court.
And that nice drive by Tucker. Tell you what, when your big guy can handle the ball like that, then Tucker to the line for and 1. Good 3-point play for Tucker. Oh, good job at Metamora to get back.
That's the thing about having length. Is you can get beat by half a step. Your length can make up for it sometimes.
Oh, he looked like he might have traveled.
I think we got our new point guard here.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Oh, nice move.
Oh, uh-oh.
Wow. Walker and Zobers will come into the Redbird lineup. They replace Kaiser. We got one more guy that's going to come up.
And we're going to play with 6.
Drew. And Luke Hopp will come out. Now we got 5.
It's kind of amazing to watch our guys kind of move on the fly when things kind of balls are flying everywhere, and they just kind of seem to make a play out of it. Couldn't cash in there, but still looks kind of cool.
A lot of hustle.
Yeah.
Under a minute to go here in this third quarter. Oh boy, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it looks like he was set for a while there. I used to referee a little bit here and there, and it's always one that's a tough call. The Charger block, especially when you get these physical games.
Well, ball doesn't lie.
I think Tyler Mason a little upset there. Felt like he got pushed out of bounds. This time to once again thank our sponsors. Corey's Bar and Grill in Germantown. Step 2, out of bank, better. We apologize as we might have to do a little radio play-by-play here. We got a ad that won't get off the screen.
And with the steal, they bring it across the timeline. With an offensive rebound. A 3 ball. No good. It goes out of bounds. Air ball. 7:03 to go in the ball game. Redbirds up 49-36. Redbird ball. He can make some few substitutions. The Redbird ball. Mason gets it, pushes the ball up the court. Nice bucket by Drew Tucker. Mason stepped out of bounds. Probably could have left it go, but
kind of seems like our defense is when we're locked in, we're one step ahead of the offense. And we read passes so well.
Yeah.
It seems like we're always there.
yeah, to be Redbird ball after the timeout, but you know, Brian, the thing I like about it, Metamora out front, you could let it go. You know, ball goes on the floor, but Metamora had 3 guys on the floor on that.
Yeah, and that's just the competitive nature that Coach Greaves kind of preaches, and these guys want to play for Coach Greaves, and they want to play for each other. So when you kind of have that camaraderie around the team, you see stuff like that start to happen.
We got to get Tyson Swanson on the board. He hasn't scored yet tonight. That was almost too easy.
That's going to cross the 20-point mark for Mason tonight.
Oh. Jurgens with a nice move. Kaiser with the block. like Tom Hagen going in for a dunk, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Reminds me of Alex Staub, too.
Oh, yeah. Pretty nice play there by Pekin. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Oh. Oh.
Kaiser might have broke one of the golden rules of basketball there. You never want to save it on the other team's end, but it worked out in the end.
You know, you want to, if you're going to do it, throw it all the way to the other end.
Yeah.
Swanson got fouled out, then Swanson to the line. Yeah, I'd adjust our fouls that we have, but they're all different. I'm not sure how many fouls each team's committed yet. Did he hit the first one?
Yep. And that's Colton to blame for here. He's had the black plague, I think.
Yeah. So something like that. Very impressed with Pekin mid-range jump shooting. They've made just about everything.
Yeah, I mean, especially when they're open. From three, if they've been open at all tonight, they've basically cashed in on it. They're managing to kind of save this from a blowout. It was getting close to 20 points there for a second, but they're just kind of hanging around.
Nice drive by Matthew Zobrist. Boy, we do attack the rim, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
This one's up and good. Gets the second. Caden Hartner will come in. He'll replace Zobrist.
And Tucker.
And who else came in for Tucker? Oh, Hop came in for Tucker. They'll stay Pekin ball.
And a guy who we've talked about, we've been kind of waiting for so-and-so breakout game. I mean, Ethan Kaiser, 17 points tonight. Looked really good from three.
Kind of a quiet 17.
Yeah, it was.
He had a thunder dunk earlier. Is that a two-pointer?
Yep.
Metamora will take a timeout.
Looks like we're going to roll with Shaffrin and Grameen coming in here.
Yeah. Oh, Devin Dunn's going to come in and get his first action.
Oh, that'll be huge. That'll be huge. He's a guy last year who kind of surprised, I think surprised some people. He looked fair. He looked really good last season, and that's going to be a good addition to maybe if Tyler Mason would need a break here and there. Not really a guy you want to take off the court much with the way he's been playing, but just another guy that into the mix, and you can never be deep enough.
No, good shooter. Won a game up in Hyde Park last year for us. Had a big steal and then a big three. Metamora has Grameen, Shaffrin, Hop, Mason, and Hartnett.
Good find by Hop. Might have to call a timeout to get done in.
Seconds left. I'm sure Metamora will just hold it now.
I think Coach Greaves gave him the go-ahead. Didn't work out so well.
And that'll do it. Metamora will come away with a 60-44 victory here in Pekin. Nice win for the Redbirds that make their record now 7-2. They're 4-0 in the Mid-Atlantic Conference. We'll be back in just a few minutes with hopefully some stats and a chat with head coach Danny Greaves.
Contact Greg Harmon for a home and auto quote today.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin.
Central Illinois, you asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing to meet customer demand, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. And Germantown Grill still has all the food and spirits that keep our customers coming back. Stop by to check out our daily specials. The game's on at Germantown Grill, where Central Illinois loves to eat. Open 7 days a week, just off Route 116. Central Illinois, you asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing to meet customer demand, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. And Germantown Grill still has all the food and spirits that keep our customers coming back. Stop by to check out our daily specials. The game's on at Germantown Grill, where Central Illinois loves to eat. Open 7 days a week, just off Route 116.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin.
Thank you. Yeah. Yep. All right. I'll see you. Yeah, you're true. Okay.
Yep, he will. We'll see you at the grill. Come back to Pekin High School. We're here with the official stats from Daryl Galandri. Matthew Zobrist had 2 points. Tyler Mason, again, unbelievable night with 23. Luke Hopp with 8. Nick Walker with 2. Ethan Kaiser, nice night with 17. Tyson Swanson with just 1. And Drew Tucker had 7. That's all the scoring for the Redbirds, 60 points. Massey for Pekin had 7. Clark had 6. Not sure what the pronunciation of that one. Schaefer had 6. Hess had 5. And Cash 8. Jurgens with 12, their leading scorer. He had 12 points. The only player for Pekin in double figures for their 44. Redbirds come out on top with a 60-44 win. We're still waiting for Coach Reeves to come back up here to post-game interview. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Welcome back to Pekin. We're here with Metamora head coach Danny Greaves. Coach, anytime you get a win in Pekin, it's a good win. And you came out with a 16-point win. And, boy, at times you looked really, really good.
Well, I asked him, I said, what do you think? We didn't play 32 minutes. How many minutes do you think we did a pretty good job? They said anywhere from 15 to 18. I said, look, if you're going to go on the road against really good teams, you better give me about 28 to 30. So they gave us the minutes that they were rolling, man, they looked good.
Mm-hmm. They looked really good.
And then we didn't take care of the ball at times, and then all of a sudden we, gave up a couple easy baskets on the back door. But we're always a work in progress, and we're inching along.
Yeah, the thing that impressed me tonight was a couple times Luke Hopp got the ball, got a rebound, loose ball, whatever, and he'd lead the fast break. It's just 6'8" point guard coming down the floor and making some nice passes. Now, there's a couple turnovers in there, too, but for the most part, he looked really good leading your fast break.
Well, he does have a pretty good vision and ability to get the ball in the right spot in transition. So we don't mind him bringing it up.
No. It's all 5 of your guys. Really, all 7 of your guys can handle the ball.
Yes, they can, and most of them can all shoot the 3. So
yeah, the other thing too, I thought, Mason, Tyler Mason, what a night he had.
Well, I tell you what, he's been on his game here lately, and he outscored it. First quarter, I thought he outscored the whole team from Pekin. But
yeah,
I tell you what, he's in his groove, and he takes his shot when he's supposed to. He brings it up. He's so doggone fast, can't nobody get in front of him.
Yeah, it's just amazing how fast he is. And then he had, 2 dunks tonight?
Yeah, he did.
So, that along with a big 3 to end the first quarter down here in the corner, you're getting the contributions from everybody you need to be getting contributions from. And then if somebody has an off night, you got somebody else there to pick them up.
Right. And we did had a pretty good third quarter, but we didn't stop it well enough. I mean, they had 17 third quarter points, and we were just trading baskets there for a while. I said, look, we got to do better than that, especially against a team that is okay, but they're nothing to write home about. You know what I mean? So we're inching along. We'll take any win we can get. They don't ask how, they ask how many at the end of the season.
Right.
So we're very glad to come over to Pekin and get a double-digit win.
Yeah, like you said, we've said before, style points don't count for anything. It's just the W's that really count at the end of the day. So, yeah, Coach, a little bit of a scary moment there. I believe it was in the second quarter when Drew Tucker went in, drove to the basket, and came up a little bit hobbled. Nice to see him come back, though, that second half.
Well, he's a competitor, and he's a warrior. I asked him, hey, you okay? He goes, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just mad. And I went, all right, that's good to go.
Last year and this year again, he spent as much time on the floor diving for loose balls, getting knocked down as he did standing up in a lot of those games.
Well, we did a pretty good job of getting bodies on the floor all night.
Oh, yeah, we did.
When you have that kind of effort, good things are going to happen.
Yeah, you picked up some charges tonight. You talked about it last week in your show that, we hadn't picked up many charges. I think you picked up 4 tonight, didn't you?
Well, we had 5 attempts. We only got 2 of them. But I thought for sure, and I'll go home and watch the film, we couldn't have been set anymore. Especially on that other end. I thought we were set up a tent, bonfire. I mean, we had the whole 9 yards. We're cooking wieners down. He hadn't moved all day. I mean,
yeah.
But that's the way it goes sometimes. But we're going to continue because that is a big part of our game. It's a game changer. The one we did get was very nicely done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, Coach, you moved to 7-2. You're 4-0 in the Mid-Atlantic Conference. You have Limestone left on Tuesday, and then you don't have another game in the state of Illinois until after the first of the year.
Well, it's a good way to go out. When it's going to be -10 here, it's going to be 40 down there.
Oh boy, you know how to hit a little.
Not necessarily beach weather, but I tell you what, it's a lot better than -10.
Yeah, yep, it is. Well, Coach, we'll let you get going here, but boy, what a nice win! And like you said, anytime you get a win in Pekin, that's always a great win.
Thank you all so much. Appreciate you.
That'll do it from Pekin. Redbirds win 60-44. We'll see you Tuesday night in Metamora.